want it to be a practical class, so that I'll show you till you find out what works. So look at the tool here, Image FX Lab Google. So you're typing labs.googlefx/tools/image. That's what we're gonna do. So I already have an account here with them. So let's now check if it's going to actually give us what we want consistently. You have to keep trying until you see what works. So we already have our prompt. So I'm just going to go back, take the first prompt. So maybe I'll just add cinematic image with but I don't think we'll need to add that for image effects, because that one is actually, you're going to input your prompt, okay, and you're going to, okay, there's certain, you can see. So in case you're signing up new, make sure you scroll down, you click on continue. That's all. You put your prompt. Okay. So I'm just going to, since I'm working with this prompt, I'm just going to pin it. So you hold on. Good. So you can see this is gonna give us, that's why I started with something that, do you understand? This is gonna give us consistent image now. Do you understand? So once you're done, you save it. Then you have to go back again, put the second image. So it's not hard. Put the husband's image, then you put, supposed to write the aspect ratio. Oh no. Okay, but it gave us a good aspect ratio. It's not bad. So we're going to select all, then put the next one. Let's just see what we can catch with it. Let's see what we can catch. That's what I'm doing in live, so you watch. So you can save it like this. So you copy, select all, you go back again, you go back to the image are not much, it's just something that, because once you go put them into CapCut, you can just do your transitions, animations, and do you understand? You can now use Grok to make them to make a video if you want to make a video, but I don't want to make a video. So which other one is left? The sanctuary. That's why I keep saying you need to try so many tools so you will know what works. Okay? Because I cannot just come here and tell you this is what you to use. As I showed you everything. Okay? So you actually know what you're doing. That's why I say you need to watch the video to the end, so that, because it's an unedited video. I'm not editing anything here. So I just want to show you. Then I think I've not pawned. Sorry. Oh my god, there's a mistake. There's a mistake with this prompt, but it still came out well. So we'll just take this, select all. You can see the way it's giving us a consistent image. Then we go to the Well of Tears. Let's see what's gonna do there. So this one is already designed to give you the aspect ratio of YouTube, so you don't need to put aspect ratio whatever. Good. I love the way I love the kind of image it's giving me. It suits my kind of story. Do you get? So what matters is the story. I'm so happy I'm finally making this video. I've procrastinated a lot. Then you go over to, let's say, the village. I've not actually generated the image for the village. So I think that's all for the images. We're done with the images. So we're not going to go to the scene and start generating the scene. Let's see. Before you scroll past the video, let's just tighten up things, because after this, you can see it's already giving that vibe. You understand? Because after this, now we'll be able to get put them together, put our voiceover on top. Look at the way I did it. For those people asking, how did you do the voiceover? I record with my voice. You can start with your voice, so you don't have an excuse. Do you understand me? Look at how I did my own. I'm going to show you. Start with your voice before you start paying for tools. I told you that I'm going to show you how to do everything for free. You don't need any paid tools. You can see this thing now. I paste the prompt, the storyline that I got from Cloud AI. This is the tool I'm using. Let me show you guys the tool. These are the tools that use: Cloud, Perplexity, Grok. You can see the tools here. So these are my tools that I use. These are the tools that I use. So this is what you're going to do. You can see that the prompt that I got, the storyline, the full storyline, that's about 20 minutes, because mine was about 20 minutes. That's why I said when you have, I don't know, my camera cannot turn. I would have showed you an exercise book I have over 32 natural stories that I actually come up with from my head, from experience, from things that happen around the world, storylines that my grandmother told me, how to write them first in a paper from my head, my ideas, natural ideas, not with ChatGPT. And I came, then before I now use ChatGPT to actually flesh it out. Do you understand? But the original idea should be mapped out by you. Do you understand? Good. So now once you've gotten it like this, now you now need to drop the image, like drop the storyline in your WhatsApp. If you're using WhatsApp or maybe your Discord, drop it in your WhatsApp and start recording with a voice note. As you're reading, you're recording. Let me just play one of this thing for you so you understand what I'm saying. You can see the way it is. And listen now. Once upon a time, in a village nestled between 3 mountains. Do you see how the thing is reading now? Do you see how you need to, when you're done, the thing is that you're going to make mistakes. Most of the times you're going to miss punctuations, you're going to miss intonations. And make sure when you're reading, you should experience what we call the rising and falling tone, the way folk tales are being read. Do you understand? You go up, you come down. Your voice should go up. You should not just read it like you're reading a storybook. You should read it like do you understand what I'm saying? So there should be this rising and falling intonation, rising and falling tone in when you're reading. Do you understand? And you try to make sure you're audible. Even if you're going to use captions for this video, you still need to make sure that you're audible, so people can actually hear you. Okay? So when you're done with that, you import it to CapCut. Sorry. When you're done with that, you import it to CapCut. You can see I had to record. When you're starting out, you make mistake. You record like 10 times. It will not be good. You need to keep trying. Do you understand me? So it's better for people to connect with your voice. Then later, you can now maybe start using 11 laps or whatever. That's if you want to actually get started and stop procrastinating. So now what you're going to do, very quickly, is that you're going to now take those images and cover up this stuff. Now your voice is already playing in the background. Do you understand me? As the voiceover. So those images you've gotten from ImageFX, that's what you're going to use and cover up all this thing till you're done. Then when you're done, as you're listening to the voiceover, you're putting the image on top to suit each of them till you're done. Then after that, you do your transitions, you do your little animations. You can animate on, you can actually do transitions. What are transitions? Smooth transitions between the images so it can be catchy. Then you can add your, if you want to add a music, you can add music from YouTube library. This is how I got my white to white music. This is how I got my music, so I will not be flagged for copyright. Do you understand? You can take music from here. Let's say you can search for music from here and you download it, you'll be able to use it, import it to Canva, CapCut, I keep saying Canva, and you'll be able to use it, and voila, you're done with your video. You go to Canva and you create the image. Make sure that the thumbnails are catchy. We're going to get a two different tutorial for that. So please, if you got value from this video, make sure, I forgot to show you guys something, but I think I'm going to do that in the part 2. How to create the scene by scene. Okay, let's just do one. Let's do one. Let's just get to do one. I'm going to go back to my prompt. I'm going to go back to my prompt now. I'm going to go back to the prompt I got. Okay, I think I got that prompt from my so let's just see the first prompt. Because of time, that's why I'm actually, I don't want the video to be very long. Tell you to bring out the image prompt for you and the scene prompt for you. So when you paste the prompt like this, bring out the image prompt and the scene prompt from this right up, so I can use it to generate consistent images. I click on play. You can see this is how we're going to do it. So it gives you accurate. Now for the, I use Cloud in AI to get my, to write the prompt, to write my, the stories I'm going to be using. But I actually come up with the ideas by myself. I will show you guys how to do that in a bit. So when you're done, you just, so we have 12 scenes actually. So you're going to copy it like this, and you go to your Google Docs and you paste it. So when you paste it in your Google Docs, you can just name it. Let's see, project 1. So you can take off this. So now we're going to go and take the woman's, like the best tool to use to have a consistent image is, for me, is Canva AI. So let's use Canva AI. You can get the pro version of Canva. So we're just going to take this first image here, go over to Canva, then we are going to impute it on Canva, generate the image. I've read my voiceover already with my voice, because it's a folktale channel. You can use your voice to do your voiceover. Start with your voice. Do you understand? Then you're going to go to, where is it? Go to here that says more. You go to Canva AI, then you paste it, because once you've gotten the image, you're good to go. So what you're going to do is tap on image, you tap on the aspect ratio, you make sure it's on 16:9. Yeah, that one is for YouTube. And you make sure you change the style to I'm looking at something cinematic. Yeah, something cinematic would be okay for a photo. So let's say paste the woman's prompt, then you click on generate, then you hold on. So this is very good. According to what we said, we told you that we need a young village woman with warm brown skin, long eyes, long black braided hair, soft expressive eyes, simple linen dressed in cream or pale blue. So this is good. Do you understand? So what you're going to do immediately is you're going to click on this, you save it to your phone, and you can see the images are consistent. So you're going to save it to your phone. You're going to go to copy, move yours to wherever you want to move it to. So if your phone is like this, you can just move it to, let's say, notifications, paste it here. Good. You go back again. You go back. You take the second one. Sorry. If you want to edit it, you can also do more edits to it. Sorry. You check if they are the same, because I'm trying to look at the image to see if I will spot anything. This one is better. This one is better. So where did I save it to before? I save it to notifications. You go again. This one, have I saved this one? This just again saved few, just few. Few is okay. Then you're going to go over to the next prompt. What's the next prompt? Ian's prompt. Just like I told you, your storytelling needs to be good. You don't need to focus much on the aesthetics, just make sure you have a good story. So you put this for the next one, and you click on enter. So that's what you're going to do for each of them. Then I'm going to show you how to get the one for the scene. I'm coming. You just have to keep watching. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notification. So we're going to look at the one that is, the faces are changed, you know. This is good. There are other tools you can use, but this one I kind of sort of like to use. This tool is okay. Then you click on create videos. You click on create videos. So you're going to click on down here below. Then you go to the scene that the scene prompt ChatGPT gives to you. That's after you must have created all the images, generated all the images, finished. So that's the first scene is village between three mountains. That's the first. Sorry, copy it. Paste it over here. But we need to get the aspect. Let's see what it gives first. you're going to click on create images. Let's just see if this one can give us a more consistent something we can work with. So we're going to start with the model. Because you have to try out things and see what works. If there's anywhere we can. Okay, this is it. Let's just see what you can give up. But I'm trying to see if there's a place we can talk about the aspect ratio. Okay, supposed to add 16:9 here. I don't like the way it says. So let's double down with our prompt. So if we copy here now, if we copy this prompt and make it more ideal, you can see cinematic image, with 16:9 aspect ratio. So it's definitely going to give us something different now. You can see. So you need to be able to tell it. If you're not okay with what Canva AI gave to you, you can always come here and get something better. So let's see what we can get. I think this is good, but this is good. So now we now need to know if it's going to be if it's going to consistently give us this image the way we just asked it now. So let's see. Let's just see this image. Okay, good. So you download it, you're okay with it. You go to the next one. Let's see the next one. The husband's. In order for you to be fast, you can just copy to your clipboard. Come here, copy the third character to your clipboard. So you don't need to keep going back and front. Copy again to your clipboard. And that's all. Okay, the village, the century. Okay, so I'm going to copy this one to your clipboard. I'm going to copy this one to your clipboard. You're going to copy this one to your clipboard. So we are done. We now have everything on our clipboard, so we don't need to go back and front again. So we're going to go with the second prompt that says her husband. So we're going to don't forget to add cinematic image with 16:9 aspect ratio. So it can give you one for YouTube. So let's see what happens. Yeah. So just hold on, you're gonna get the full gist. I'm also gonna tell you. I already told you guys that your storytelling needs to be good. And before you can you can also use another tool called FX Image. Do you understand? If you're not okay with this one, but I think this one is giving us what we want. So let's just see what we can actually catch from this one. No, this one is making. This one is not. It didn't give us what we want. No, it's the same thing you gave us here. Okay, okay, let's see. Let's see, it's still carving. Just be patient. Let's see what we can. For the fact that it remembered this woman's image again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's coming together. See the same image. I see the woman. Not the. This is the husband now. It's supposed to be the husband. So sometimes it can be very funny. So we can't work with this tool. So let's go and check the third tool that I have for you. You have to keep trying. That's why I said this is an experience, okay? So you're going to go to Chrome. And you're going to go to, because I want to show you. I just don't want to tell you.